Right guys, so I'm getting close to finally be able to get on with this thing. Like I'll show you a little update of what's going on. Okay, so they've sent me a little online banking card, and now I need to wait for a PIN, which should have happened before, but they've messed it up. So hopefully by like maybe they might mess it up again, but hopefully by Tuesday I'll be okay. It'll be okay to start doing something. But it's been like such a long process. Like it couldn't have gone any worse. But like, I'm looking forward to getting back in the game and hopefully get on with stuff. I'll show everyone the money situation because I haven't been reinvesting at all. So like the sales are horrendous, honestly. But I'll show you my banks and everything so you can see. Like once it's all up and running, like I can start buying in stock again and actually start growing this thing. Because like, I've been completely out of it. But it's been absolutely crazy how like zoned out I've been for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Like I haven't even been looking at anything. Like I have no idea what's happening right now. And by the way, like we've sort of got a little vote going here in UK with a in-out referendum, which I'm sort of thinking about tonight. I'm going to be hoping for an in result because like buying in and selling stock to Europe is quite a big part of the business, so it might affect that. But I think we're probably likely to keep the trade of goods anyway, not services. We'll lose that, and the labour thing that everyone hates. I think it's because Europe have a surplus with us with the trade of goods, but a deficit with services, so we'll lose that, and then the labour thing we want. So we'll sort of like trade the services that we've got for the free labour, which we don't want because all the immigrants or other people don't want it anyway. I think that's all like the argument about the immigrant thing. Like, it's quite a short-term way of thinking. I mean, like robotics going to take the low-skilled jobs anyway, so whatever. I mean, the trade won't matter long-term anyway, because like 3D printers will come in, eliminate trade, and then it won't matter. But it's like the argument of like short-term pain for long-term gain doesn't make sense because like technology will disrupt everything anyway. So it's like short-term pain, full stop. However, they took our fucking jobs, bitch. They took our jobs. I reckon you'll probably see a massive increase in these whole automated McDonald's and other fast food services, especially with the minimum wage going up. It's like I know I'm like repeating myself, but like I think the problem is going to be the software and machinery robots rather than the immigrants. Like they'll get undercut by them. Like I've sort of been trying to like calculate how many people I might actually employ in the next couple of years. I think it's only going to be like 3, but it would have been like 15 like 20 years ago. And that's pretty much entirely because there's software out there to do all the tasks, which is long term, it could be a problem, honestly. So yeah, I think I'm going to be watching this whole thing pretty much all night, this results show, to see what happens. It's quite important to me, I think. Oh man, so far so fucking shit. Like, they're getting battered. Come on. If you're not watching it, United States, like, it's looking like Scotland haven't turned up, so, oh well, gonna have to re-strategize. Yeah, it does look like people might have potentially got a bit pissed off about the whole immigration thing, but like, oh, it might be. It's not over yet, I guess. Like, but if there is a Brexit, like, there's still like a 2 year waiting period after that, so it's not the end of the world. But they've got like, it all depends on London, pretty much. Come on, you London! Starting to pull it back. But to be honest, I don't think anyone really knows what's going to happen yet. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. But in all seriousness, like it looks like we're probably going to go. Like we better negotiate a good trade deal, otherwise I'm proper pissed off, man. But sort of like reflecting on the whole like EU thing, like I just hope like we do get that trade deal. Otherwise, it's quite a big problem, honestly. I mean, the whole like Brussels control was getting a little bit ridiculous. Like they weren't negotiating or budging on anything. So maybe it is good. It may be sort of for the long-term future of the country, it's best to have our own control. Like, even though there are a bunch of elitist posh boys in control anyway. But I've already figured out a few strategies of how to switch it in my favour. But like when I get my own website. But for the Amazon thing, it will be a problem. I mean, buying from Europe might be an opportunity in the future. It's been more difficult to do, so you get less competition and possibly more profits. Like I think if we do actually take 2 to 3 years to get out, it might be working in my favour, but it's whether that will happen or not. But I sort of suspect they'll want us out pretty fast. So it might even be within a year that we go out, in which case that'll be bad. And like I honestly don't think the deal will be very good because they'll want to teach us a lesson so the entire thing doesn't fall apart. But like I said, as long as we get the sort of free trade of goods, which is one of the four things, then I'm okay. I won't remind as much. So yeah, come on, Boris, go for it. Oh God, he better not become Prime Minister, man. So I think I'm finally going to get back into this thing. Like, I've had like a sort of 3 month period of doing pretty much nothing, but it should be all good to go now. So here's my house at the moment. It's an absolute nightmare. It's full of stock. More of it. There's 2 more rooms left. Let's get that in. All of this as well, and I might be able to get this in the time. And this. And that's not including the stuff I've sent in already. Okay, so basically I've had all the stock sent back because I'm a limited company now, so I've got to send it all back in under my new limited company name. There's been like so many loopholes to jump through, and it's just cost me 800 quid for it to get it sent to me and then for me to send it back out. It's ridiculous.